Saint Lucia's young table tennis stars are making their mark at the 28th Caribbean region Table Tennis Federation Championships in Barbados, with a remarkable performance that secured their qualification for the Junior Pan American Games in Asunción, Paraguay, set for August. The Saint Lucia Under-19 boys team, Manie Eleuthere, Joshua Lubin, Leshon Francis and Stephen Steele, delivered a stunning 3-0 win over Trinidad and Tobago in the quarterfinals, making history as the only English-speaking team to reach the semi-finals. Their dominant performance at the Sir Garfield Sobers Gymnasium marked Saint Lucia's strongest ever win over Trinidad at this level. In the quarterfinals, each player stepped up to the plate. Manie Eleuthere was in top form, sweeping Josiah Joseph 3-0 with scores of 11-5, 11-9 and 13-11. Joshua Lubin also fought hard, overcoming Malik Gopal 3-1 in a thrilling match with a final scoreline of 14-12, 7-11, 14-12 and 15-13. Leshon Francis capped off the quarterfinal performance, defeating Sekil McIntosh 3-1 in 11-3, 6-11, 11-9, 11-8. The Saint Lucia team had earlier faced a tough challenge in the group stage, where they suffered a 3-0 loss to Cuba. But they bounced back in spectacular fashion, defeating St. Vincent and the Grenadines 3-0 to secure second place in Group 3. Eleuthere, Lubin and Francis all won their matches in commanding fashion, with Eleuthere dominating Terence Ashton 3-0, Lubin cruising past Lamont Gregg 3-0, and Francis taking down Kimoni Choi 3-0. In the Under-19 boys team's semi-finals, Saint Lucia faced a tough test against the Dominican Republic, falling 3-0 and placing third, while the other semi-final will feature Puerto Rico against Cuba. Despite this outcome, this performance has already been a huge success, with the team securing their place at the Junior Pan American Games later this year. But the action isn't over yet. Saint Lucia's players will also compete in individual singles events this week. Leshon Francis will represent Saint Lucia in the Under-15 boys singles, while Chantal Francis will compete in the Under-15 girls singles. The Caribbean Region Table Tennis Federation Championships are gathering top talent from across the Caribbean, with 11 countries taking part: Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Grenada, Guyana, Jamaica, Saint Lucia, Puerto Rico, Trinidad and Tobago, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Saint Lucia is proving they are a rising force in Caribbean table tennis. The team will keep their eyes on the prize in Asunción this August. We'll be sure to keep you updated on their journey.